Meanwhile, at stately Grim Manor...
Hello lovelies, it's Civic Duty Day here today. I've already been and voted, so I heartily encourage you, even the people who support the Brexit parties, to go and vote. And I'll also be doing my taxes today, so yeah, very much a Civic Duty Day here. I guess since this is going to reach literally tens of people, thanks YouTube, I may as well make my last ditch effort to persuade those of you, many of you unfortunately, out there voting for the Brexit party not to. And people voting for UKIP not to. And if you're pro-Remain like I am, the best bet in most areas is either Lib Dem, Green, or the local national parties, so Plaid Cymru and the SNP. But those of you who would otherwise support Brexit and the Brexit parties, there is no doubt anymore that the referendum, which was only advisory according to the High Court, was fixed, for want of a better word. There was a lot of dark money. The corruption was endemic throughout the Leave campaign. We're talking probably over £1 million now. It's well over 10% overspend, well over. And where the money's come from is dodgy. Look into Aaron Banks. He was broke at the time he gave those big donations to the Leave campaign. Apparently it comes from diamond mines, but those have been investigated and they're either shut down or not really producing anything. So there's enough dodginess going on that should be a concern. With the job losses imminent at British Steel, I think we're now over 300,000 job losses directly relating to the Brexit vote. That should give you pause. Exactly how much hardship are you willing to have people suffer? And we always know it's always going to hit the poorest first. It always does, especially under Tory governments. That's just the way it goes. Do you want austerity to continue ad infinitum and continue screwing down on people and have them continue to blame the EU when it's often the only place that invested in a lot of these areas? Your complaints that it's undemocratic are unsound, especially coming from a country like Great Britain. Others in Europe, maybe they could make an argument. Financially, politically, in terms of freedoms and securing your workers' rights and your personal individual rights, the EU is a better bet. Do you want Britain to be what it always has been, capable of reinventing itself and to be a leader at the forefront of Europe, or do you want it to be an international sideline and joke? We deconstructed our empire better than a lot of others did. We came to understand that we were no longer an empire with the Suez Crisis. This is another incident where we have to realise that things aren't as they were and that we have to continue as something different, and that thing that is different can be better. I would rather see Britain as part of that prosperous, forward-moving European collective than sidelined as a increasingly lower-tier country. I'd rather be part of something great, wouldn't you? And within the EU, we can influence it, make it even more democratic, and so on. And then there's the more emotional side, I guess. I've got lots of friends who are international couples. I'm an international couple, just not with Europe. And this is a huge source of stress and dismay for a lot of them. Nobody knows what their status is going to be moving forward. You're literally breaking up families by supporting Brexit and preventing people who love each other from being together. Anyone can flaunt the rules and move wherever they want, provided they're rich, but a lot of people aren't rich. And the EU gave an opportunity for a lot of those people to come together and be together. That's being taken away. Your opportunities to live and love and work across Europe are being taken away, too. We all stand to lose far more than we would ever gain from Brexit. So please, for the love of God, don't support it any longer. Zang.